Hi everyone. Hello, hi. Please like the live stream as you come in. Hello and welcome again. Happy Monday to everybody. Hello guys. Please like the live stream as you come in. I'm just waiting for that 1 minute countdown and then we'll get started with this video. I've been postponing it for a few days now. If you can hear me, please do let me know in the comment section. Let me get the video that we are talking about ready. I hope I can find the video now. Guys, how are you? Happy Monday today. Hello, Abby. How are you today? How are you, my beautiful sis? Good evening. I'm trying to find the video of that lady. I'm sure I saved it here. I must have maybe deleted it or moved it elsewhere. But let me see if I can find it because I downloaded it. Mm. Hello, everyone. Please like as a comment while I find this video. I already downloaded it. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I found that video. Let me quickly download it while we are all here. Right. Hello, my beautiful people. How are you today? Welcome back again to my channel. My name is Wemimo, and I'm also known as Thatmumof5 and also known as TMO5 Kanduko. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. So, happy Monday to you guys. So, this is my face after work, and yes, it was a hard day for me today. I have to be honest with you guys. Not as if maybe because of work or anything like that. Obviously, from the live stream we had yesterday, my sleep was totally disturbed. Yeah, my sleep was totally disturbed, and I had to do what I had to do, to get over the day. So, hello, B. Adebimpe, my beautiful sis. How are you today? Happy Monday to you. So, my sleep was disturbed last night, and I just had to do what I had to do. Went to bed, listened to a lot of music, read a couple of chapters in the book I'm currently reading. And yeah, I dozed off to sleep and work today. Work, I just kept busy because I didn't want to start lingering on. And somebody DM'd me today about that video that I made. And I've actually been invited to come on their show, which I'm looking forward to. Okay, I'm looking forward to. Somebody reached out to me. I mean, I was not expecting. I mean, she's one of the bigger people on this street of YT that I watch a lot and I respect her. So she reached out to me to say that she came across my video that I did yesterday and she would love for me to, like, she practically invited me to come onto her channel to come, share that experience. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Anyway, by the way, let's go into today's topic. So from the thumbnail and from the title there, the story is about a woman, a wife, who was body shamed by her husband. Let us watch the let's Yeah, so you Abby, you are invited once I get the date. So it's gonna be on Thursday. And Abby, I think it's someone's show. It's a show that you used to attend before, but you say you no longer attend. I hope you get the scope to support you here. So it's on Thursday, but once I get the time, I'll let you know, Abby. So like I was saying, the story is about a woman, a wife actually, who was body shamed by her husband. And when I watched that video, the normal me, I was raging. Like, what do men really want? You get it, that'd be great. When I watched this woman's video, I was raging. Like, what do men really want? Hmm? What do men really want? Before I even put my thoughts here, You go because of me. Yay! Thank you so much, Abby. Thank you so much. Once I get the time, it's definitely going to be on Thursday. And once I get the time, I will let you know. I will let you know in advance because she says she's going to let me know what the time is, and she's going to send me the link as well. So I was raging when I watched this video of this woman. I was like, what do men really want? It's the women that will get pregnant. Yes, I obviously understand as a woman, as a husband and wife, you want to start, breeding babies, want to start making babies, and it's a joint effort, right? So it's the woman that will get pregnant. The woman that will go through all the phases, all the stages of pregnancy, both the good ones and not the good ones. Is a woman that will go into labor room. Is a woman that if she's not able to push the baby, she will have to go through a cesarean section. Is a woman that at the end of the day she's giving birth to the babies via VJG. And you all know all the changes that comes when a woman gets pregnant and have a child, right? So let's listen to the video, guys.
What is wrong in getting a help to live with you?
She has tears in her
I'm
eyes.
a mom of two and I have a business. I'm also trying to lose weight. Like being a mom and trying to lose weight, I think is the hardest thing ever. Because
I agree with her. As a mom, you can't lose weight if you're a mom. And I'm talking from experience as a mama of five. Yeah. And I'm talking from experience as a mama of five. See me here. I'm looking peng. It's not easy. Oh. Looking peng as a mother with multiple children is not easy. So you all heard there, she's got two kids, she has a help, she's trying to lose weight, and she has a business that she goes to. So which means that she's a working mom. Hello, gist with B. How are you today? Don't tell me you are at work. Oh. Don't tell me you're at work with this woman. So let's keep listening to her. So you can see she's a working mom. All right, she's a working mom. She might not be 9 to 5, but she's a working mom. So let's keep listening to her. And she's got tears in her eyes. Look at the tears.
children is a gift from God. These children actually made me to gain weight because this is not how I was.
We all know that, like, guys, if you guys see me before I started having babies, I was like a size zero when I started having before I started having babies. But look at me now. I wear size between size 12, and if I want the clothing to fit comfortably on me, I will wear size 14 petite. 12 might be too tight. I might not be comfortable in it, but if I want movement, comfort, I wear size 14 petite. So 14 with a P. That's the size I will comfortably wear without any issues. So we all know what having babies, getting pregnant does to a woman's body, right? Let's keep listening.
But with the fact that is the man that puts me in a family way, that is using it to hear that I'm pig, that I'm big like a pig.
Did you guys hear that? This people said, "Mom 5, stop it. What will you call us?" I said, I thought of even being a mother. The way the body of a woman's body was at a certain age, but exactly, yeah, Abby, you're right. So you guys hear that? The man that puts her in the family way is the one that is calling her a pig. Yeah, her husband calls her a pig. Just that you are still petite in size, very demure in size for a mom of 5. Like I'm telling you, I still love my jekudia, I still love my sweets, my burger. If you see the kind of jekudia that I eat at times, but it's not easy. Looking peng, it's not easy. So you guys heard what she said there, that her husband called her a pig, that she looks like a pig. Hey, woman, we have suffered. Women have suffered in this world. Her husband, the man that put her in the family way, the man that she came over with to have babies, called her a pig. I swear to God, now the last day where you go enter that pig body be that. Shebi she's a pig, Abi. Now the last day where you and that pig go enter bed together, do kerewa be that. In my own book of what I would do, you dare call me a pig? Eh? As a husband, I swear to God, you that another pig, you go and find another pig outside. Oh, you go and find another pig outside, because at the end of the day, Nigerian women, please refrain. Airport rephrase, I beg. Ages will be. I'm trying to look for another word. Now the last time when that man go kerewa with me be that. The day he call me that kind name, now the last day when we go kerewa be that. You go find another one where no be pig. That's my judgment based on that sentence. And they be said, "Oh God, these are our men. They have started again. What are they going to do?" Yes, we are listening. Oh, Let's keep listening to her. Like I said, when I was watching her, I was angry in my spirit for her. I was angry on her behalf in my spirit. Let's keep listening.
That was what actually pushed me to start a weight loss.
So because her husband body shamed her, that was why she decided that okay, she wants to, she lose weight. Okay. Women don't suffer, no be small.
So that I will gain my body confidence. Because it gets to the time that I totally lost my body confidence because of this man. But now the stress is too much. I don't even have time to exercise. I don't even have time.
It's not even about exercising. Me that I'm sitting down here, I've never entered a gym. I've never entered a gym in my life. I went once. After then, I did not go back. I have never entered a gym ever in my life. It's not even about entering the gym. But let's keep listening.
For myself, if you look at my face, I'm beginning to be dark because I don't even look at myself on the mirror anymore. Like, being a mom comes with a lot of things, and you cannot even run away, especially if you don't have a supportive partner.
Exactly. She doesn't have a supportive husband. But when she started talking, she said she has a help. That she has a help. So in a way, that's like partial help, right? And like I said, your husband, the father of your children, should be your biggest cheerleader. Abby said, genetics play a huge role. Absolutely, absolutely, you're right, Abby. There are some people they will eat all the food, but people like me, I can't eat it. If I eat it, the next day, I was still was it not 2 days ago the vlog that I did that I recently posted. I looked at my face in that vlog and I'm like, my face looks chubby. That I need to look for something to go back to size 5. That in that video I was looking at myself like, no, I like maybe it was because I was wearing a turtleneck. I look chubby, and now I'm thinking of like, should I go back to my keto diet or should I go and look for something to do? So let's keep listening, guys.
My husband is good in provision, but in helping you with the kids or anything, house chores, anything, he will not, he cannot do it. He will tell you that it's the woman's work.
Hear her. The man is good at providing things. When it comes to house chores, helping it doesn't help. See, these are the type of the African mentality that we need to start erasing from the mind of African men. Because how can you be saying that it is a woman's job for house chores? How can you say is the woman's job? If he doesn't want to help, madam, tell him let's employ somebody that will come and be doing house chores so that all you are doing is catering, looking after the kids and doing your cooking. It's not just to be talking. Exactly. It's not a man's job, it's a woman's job. So you the woman, and so there are women as well, they will want to be like superwoman. They want to do everything so that their husband will stay at home or so that their husband will commend them. But in this one now, she's doing everything. What did the husband tell her? The husband called her a pig, elede. The husband called her elede. Let's keep listening.
I'm tired. Sometimes I feel like renting house and living alone because the work is too much.
Did you guys hear her? She said at times she feels like going to rent another apartment to live alone. That's a married woman saying that at times she feels like she wants to rent an apartment and live alone because the work is too much. She's tired.
Oh God. I'm seriously.
Come on, say there's a way. There's nothing wrong in telling your wife to lose weight, but it's the way you will say it. This woman's husband called her a pig, a woman that gave birth to 2 children, and she says that the man does not help with house chores, does not help with the children, and he had the audacity to call her a pig. So it's not a wrong thing. It's not a bad thing to say your wife should lose a couple of kg, but it's the way you say it.
Right now, I'm having malaria and I will still do all the work.
So now, when she was making this video, she said that she's down with malaria and she's still going to end up doing all the house chores. But then my question is, I thought she said in the beginning that she has a help. What work does this help do? How does this help her? Let's keep listening. But I'm still going somewhere in this talk. Oh, I'm still going somewhere in this talk.
The worst part is that after everything, my children will not dirty this house. My husband will be the one to dirty it.
Did you hear? Our children don't mess up the house. It's the husband. It's the husband that will make a mess. Abby said, shouldn't even say it. It's his mates that pay for personal trainers. Exactly. Exactly. She don't even say it. Go if you know if you the woman that gave you two children, go and hire a personal trainer for her to come and be training her. Go and hire a personal trainer. Go and hire a nutritionist for her. So you all heard that even at the end of the when she finished tidying up the house, is the children don't even time mess up that is the husband. It's the husband gogo that is a pig. The husband gogo is a pig, not the woman. Let's keep listening.
That is the annoying part of the thing. It's draining me. I don't know how women actually make all this thing work. Please, I seriously need advice before somebody will go crazy. Please, guys, I need advice.
She needs advice.
Please, what do I do? How do I manage? If you can be able to help me and tell me how you manage stuff in your house, like how you cook, how you manage to do everything in your house, and still come out strong without anybody's help. Let me know. Let me know how you manage to do things in your house, like work, child, children,
It's sad.
business, and everything.
It's sad. So she's practically seeking for an advice. Like I feel bad for her. In fact, I was raging. Like the normal me when I say stuff like this, it upsets me. I was raging for on her behalf. So from what she said there, from the beginning, she said that she has two kids, she has a business that she runs, and she has a help. So I don't know what services that help renders, but let's just put the help matter to the side. So because of her weight, and she said that she used to be very slim before she started having babies, and then that you know what she was even more like her skin was really good, but obviously she started having kids. She's added weight. Like come, there's no woman that goes through that goes through the process of childbearing that would not add on the weight. Me that I'm here. If I show you the picture of when I was at my heaviest, you will not believe it. I was at my heaviest. I was wearing size 16. I was wearing size 16. I was getting breathless. And it was when I started getting breathless that I was like, no, I need to do something about my health. And then I went onto the keto diet. I went from a size 16 to a size 8. Obviously, keto diet is hard to maintain in the UK because we don't have all this stuff as compared to when in the UK, I mean in the US. So I was able to maintain my weight for like on keto diet for 2 years. After that, I'm just in between 12 and 14. Abby said the man is a wicked man. He's trying to play on his wife's low self-esteem. Who does that to somebody you called your wife? I'm an exactly. So obviously, a woman that's gone through childbearing, your body will change. Metabolism will change, and only if you're being conscious of yourself, if you're being focused on yourself, that is when you'll be like, okay, I want to start looking after myself. And there are some women, once they start having babies, they just don't. They neglect themselves. They neglect themselves. From me, I have always been health-wise in terms of how I look, how I want to look. There was one of my aunties, she has two kids. In fact, this was even before me, I started having children at all. I loved her physique. She's tall, she has two kids. And I've always said that the way she look is exactly the way I want to look when I have my babies. So I was I was focused on that. I'm not going to neglect myself when I started having babies or when I started having my kids. And I've always maintained that. There are some women who will neglect themselves after having big children. They're like, they haven't, no, they no longer look after themselves. No. So in this woman's case now, she said that her husband called her a pig. And this is the woman you roll in bed with. This is the woman that at night time you raise her legs, two legs up to Kerewa. Hmm? And you did not think that you are the one that actually, it was what her body had to go through that made her what she become. So now she now realized that, okay, she's trying to lose weight. As a man, as the husband, like I said, your husband should be your biggest cheerleader. Even if you're going to say is that, oh, she needs to lose weight, there's a way and a manner you go about it. There's a way and manner you go about it. What happens to, just like Abby said, what happens to getting her a trainer to come and train her 2 days a week? And those times when she's going to train, you stay at home with the kids so she could go train and then she comes back. And also at the same time, get her a nutritionist who will tell her and know advise her on what to eat and what not to eat. And get her somebody like a stylist who will tell her who will help her with kind of clothing to wear for her body shape and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, to me, she's really not looking bad. There are some women who looks that way that, you know what, when you put, When they dress up, you won't even see that they look overweight or anything. But to me, my own opinion, I don't think she looks overweight. I don't think she's overweight in any way. So with that being said, she said at the end of the day, she will tidy up the house, she will do all the house chores, and it's the children that not even the ones that mess up the house. That is the husband. And yes, I remember when my marriage was still quite young, my husband would throw boxers and socks everywhere. He would throw boxers, socks, and clothes everywhere. I mean, trust me, I don't pick up after him. I leave it there. I leave it there because I'm like, okay. And then I think my thinking there was like, you are older than me, right? You get sisters as grown-up sisters. You live with among women. How can you be throwing your boxers and your socks everywhere? So yeah, when we're like when our marriage was still very, very much younger, like he would throw boxers everywhere. I will leave it there. It is where he threw it. He will come back and meet it there. I will not touch it. Yes, I will not touch. As time goes on, it started over the years. It started picking up on his stuff like that. When you throw towel here, throw towel on the side on the side of his own bed. I will not touch it. I will not remove it. He will go out, come back when it's time for him to sleep. His towel is still on that side of the bed. I'm sure he would have something to say to me, but he can't. He was not able to say it to me because obviously he knew I was doing it intentionally to let him know that that was not where you should have left it. I'm gonna recommend. Um, Ademekpe said the man I've read Bigbe's comment. Bigbe said the husband must be a control freak. Now them, that's how you know them. Abby said, we've had these topics before, and I was told my expectations are unrealistic. Woman, you need to no, your expectations are not unrealistic. Oh. Your marriage, just like they say, you lay on your bed the way you make it. Your marriage is gonna turn out the way you make it. Your marriage is gonna turn out the way you make it. So she further on said that, you know what, obviously the man does not help with house chores. He is a good provider, and that's how men who are control freaks, that's how they go about. He's a good provider, but he will not help with the kids, he will not help with anything in the house. Like women, I think I've said, I'm gonna keep saying this. Before you actually go into a marriage or while you are dating a man, have an understanding. How many children do you want us to have? How many children are we having? So when you reach a certain figure, you agree to a certain figure or a certain amount of children that you're going to be having. Again, ask, how are we going to be doing the house chores? Because no, don't tell me that it's because we are now in the Gen Z age now. We are now in the Gen Z. The things that me I was not able to do then, if I were to come back into this world again, these things are the things I'm going to put in place before I get married. And I'm being serious here. I mean, say how you look goes a long way. Mental health, self-esteem, exactly. We just need to try and push. Absolutely. So, women, one, ask how many children are we having? Two, how are we going to take after? Because, like I did, so I'm not going to buy myself because I want to be looking after children. I've brought more than enough to the table alone. I mean, I've brought more than enough to the table carrying pregnancy. Do you know some women carry babies, go into labor room, and they don't come back? They lose their life in the process. Do men even think, or do they even know that there are some women who they carry their pregnancy full term, they go on to have the baby, and it's only the baby that came out alive and the woman did not come out alive? Do some men really know that that do happens? So if you are fortunate enough that your wife gave birth to all of your babies, both baby and mom came out alive, you should be thankful. You should be thankful that, oh God, I'm thankful for this woman you gave me, and I thank you for making her strong, that she she went in through that process and she came out alive. Me here, I almost died. I almost died when I was pregnant with my third child, my first son. My first two pregnancies were perfect. I had no issues. But when I got pregnant with my third son, my third child, which was my first son, pregnancy was absolutely fine. I did not even know who I was having. I didn't even know I was having a boy because I tried to not find out. But I was open and open I would have a boy because I already had two girls. I went in, I was prepared, to have my baby, casted everything, bags packed. And the ambulance that even came to collect me were like, "Ah, are you so sure that you're going to have your baby today?" I'm like, I was given this date, and this is the day I'm giving back to him, 3rd of September. I went and had my baby, but I hemorrhaged. Do you know the percentage of women who dies in the US due to hemorrhaging? Do you know? Hemorrhaging in childbearing or hemorrhaging in childbirth is one of the things that kills African women or Black African or Black American women in the US. Do you know? Same thing in Nigeria as well. If you look at the cases of women who passed away after having their babies in Nigeria, it's hemorrhaging, bleeding, bleeding that is not clotting, that is just taking up inside of it, that is not coming out. I almost died. And how did I know I was hemorrhaging? Immediately I had my son. The midwife handed him to me. So obviously they are going to try and palpitate your tummy to make sure the placenta comes out. Immediately the midwife touched my tummy. I screamed out in pain. I screamed. out in pain. And she was like, "What?" I said the way she touched my tummy, I felt as if she's just sliced my tummy open with a knife. Immediately I said that, she just hit the emergency red button at the top of the bed. There's a big red button, emergency button. She slammed that button. Before I knew it, I was in that room. Before then, there was a two midwife, a nurse, and maybe four people in there. In a twinkle of an eye, the room filled up with like almost 10 to 12 people. All I remember last was they snatched my baby off me. I was in a room with a massive headlight at the top like this. Not now. I know it's a theater. And the person said to me, "I'm going to put this on your face and I need you to count 1 to 3." Before I even say one, that was me off. It was not until when I woke up hours later that they came to tell me that I hemorrhaged and they did not know why. I could have been dead. I could have died. So this woman gave birth to 2 children. So look at that process now. I now gave birth, almost died. And one man will come and tell me that go and lose weight. Or one man will come and tell me that you look like a pig. I swear to God, now that's the way you go open my leg with that. Now the last day, you go see my leg again, open. Talk more, say you want to even do kerewa to have more children. And that aside, like I said, our husband is meant to be our biggest cheerleader. Our husband is meant to be the one even watching out for her. Like, babe, I know you've been at home with these kids all day. Now that I'm back from work, let me take over. Let me help with the children. Maybe while you are cooking, let me go shower the kids. When I housework or looking after the family, it's not up to women alone. There are things that men could do. Like I said, when I started having babies with my husband, the first 2 kids when I had, it was a hands-on dad. Like, when I'm cooking, it would hold the kids, it will keep them occupied. But as time goes on, I didn't even have to say that, this all of these house chores, looking after the kids was stressing me out. Before we know it, it started, it would shower the kids. The only thing my husband did not enjoy doing was doing school runs. He did not enjoy doing school runs. Yes. But anything else, say he should shower the kids, he should sort their clothes, laundry clothes. He does all of that. But when it comes to school run, to go and sit down at school gates or to go and be picking, all these preschool hours, all this preschool thingy that, when before children start primary school, they go to nursery where they do 2.5 hours. My husband hated that. My husband hated every moment of that time, because 2.5 hours. By the time you drop the child at nursery, by the time you drive back home, you settle to have a cup of tea. It's already 2.5 hours that you need to go back. He was always complaining bitterly, but he had no choice. He had no choice. He had to do it because I was working full time. He was working from home and studying part time, and it was one at home because he studied part time and worked at home. So he's the only one available to go and do the school run, not me. He hated every moment of that process for all of our 5 kids, but he had no choice. Um, what was that Shegun saying? Shegun, orí ẹ ti gbalẹ̀, orí ẹ ò pé. Go and say that. I hope whoever you are married to or dating is seeing this your stupid comments. So at the end of the day, making babies is not just a single effort, it's a joint effort. So if both of you can come together to make babies, you should be able to you should be able to dance to the tunes of what having multiple babies comes with. You should be able to bath the kids, do their cooking if they need be, drop them at school, pick them up. You all heard that woman did that. Even at the end of the day, when she cleans up the house, that the children don't even mess up the house, that is the husband. So it's practically one of the people that will throw their boxers, fling it anywhere. Throw his shirt, throw it anywhere. His socks, drop it anywhere. His shoes, put it anywhere. It's probably one of those men. And him telling his wife, you can hear that woman saying that she's starting to lose her self-esteem, that she's actually feeling like, going to rent a house somewhere else so she can live alone. It's not good enough. Our mental health is being impacted right now. And I saw comments of people saying that, go and speak to your husband. Why are you on social media seeking advice? Like, does she even really need that from people? Does she even really need that from people? And like I said, to me, in my own opinion, I think she's of a good size for someone who's had 2 children. And like I said, our body system is different. Genetics is different. Abby said, I've been thinking about what to say to this Shegun. Other people say, oh, mom of 5, you will kill me with laughter, respect to your mother. We know how to handle this, our men. Exactly. Because at the end of the day, yeah, both of us, time of pleasure with Kelewa, we did bedroom dance, and Bele enter. Good thing. But then I'm not gonna die. Like, it was not until after I had my son and I hemorrhaged that I realized that, because for me, I always like, no. I always want to show my husband that, come, I am a superwoman, I am a Wonder Woman, bring it on. I will do all these things, I will do all these chores, I will do this, I will do that. Like, I will do my cooking, I will go and do my shopping, I will, even take the kids to go and do my shopping. But when my kids disgraced me one day in supermarket, I stopped taking them when they were more younger. Like, they didn't want to go home. They saw toys and my kids were like, no, mom, I almost cried, but thank God I was able to pack them. Since then, I can't even remember the last. I think my kids were all below the age of 10 when I stopped taking them out with me to do shopping. But before then, before I had my son, before I experienced that hemorrhaging, I will always do everything I want to do. And my husband, he will help in his own way, like, wash the bath, do all of those things, hoovering, he likes stuff like that. But for me, I'm like, anybody can hoover. Hoovering is easy job. Hmm? Filling the washing machine with clothes is easy job. Okay, there's more things that has to be done. And then he started helping with doing school runs, which he never enjoyed doing. He never enjoyed doing. And then when I had my son and I hemorrhaged, I came to my senses that, come, Omo, you can't be doing all these things we are doing. You can't be doing all these things we are doing. And then that was when he started cooking as well. My husband, he cooks. Even though I'm hungry, I will eat. He cooks, he started cooking. He will do the house chores. At times he will ask me that he wants to go, can I go? The only thing I will not allow my husband to do for me is shopping. The supermarket I will go, that I will spend 40 pounds. My husband will go to supermarket, he will spend 150 pounds. I'm like, what did you buy? So no, I will do my food shop myself. It's a hands-on dad. And that is how every man should be. Don't say because cooking is a woman's job, or washing of clothes is women's job, or doing school runs or ironing uniform is women's job. No, for the fact that you are a part of those children's life, you should also contribute to the activities of you raising your children. It's not all about women's duty alone. And you body shaming your wife, it should not even have been heard of. It should be unheard. You should be the one, even if people outside are saying your wife looks like this, you should be telling them that, what do you mean? My wife na agbani that they go. If people are telling that your wife is Yokozuna outside, you should be telling them that, throw it, keep that spit into your mouth. My wife na agbani that they go. Because if you are not sharing your wife on, how do you expect people out there to respect your wife? And you expect such woman to respect you? It's not done. I can't in my life ever remember my husband ever telling me to go lose weight. At times, even when I was losing weight, I decided to lose weight because I want to be a yummy mommy. Yes, I want to be a yummy mommy. I want to have 5 kids. Yes, I've got 5 kids, and in my 40 and my 50, I want to continue to look peng. I'm not doing it because I want to make people's head to turn. I'm doing it because I want to be happy within my body. I'm doing it because it is what I want for myself. I've always been self-conscious about myself since I started having children. I've made up my mind that, come, I'm not going to be like one of those women who will have children. And don't get me wrong, there are some women who would neglect themselves after having children. I know a few people here, they've only got 1, 2, and you need to look at the signs of them. And I'm like, seriously? Like, seriously? And some people are lucky that no matter what they eat, they just don't pile on the weight. So my advice for this young woman is that, come, wipe your tears. There's no reason to cry. And when you have younger children, it's hard also to lose weight when you have younger children, because you are the dustbin. You'll be eating all the leftover, especially someone who doesn't like when food is being wasted. I can't remember how many times I've forced myself to eat chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets. Like, I'll make, because I know my kids eat a lot, and I'll make loads. And maybe I've just over calculated that they will eat loads. And then there'll be like 4, 5 chicken nuggets left. And my kids like, Mom, they don't want anymore. In fact, they'll come and even be the ones to start putting it in my mouth. Délé orí ẹ ti gbalẹ̀, ọmọ àlè ni ẹ́. Délé Àrẹ̀mú, ọmọ àlè ni ẹ́. Lọ sọ fún ìyá ẹ pé mo sọ fún ẹ pé ọmọ àlè ni ẹ́. Ìyá ẹ ò kọ́ ẹ. What attention? Go and ask your wife to come and work my channel, to come and learn real lessons. Orí ẹ ò pé, orí ẹ dàrú. Délé Àrẹ̀mú, whoever it is behind that name, orí ẹ ò pé. Irú yín lẹ máa sọ fún lẹ máa pè ìyàwó yín lẹ́lẹ́dẹ̀. Ẹ máa pè ìyàwó yín lẹ́lẹ́dẹ̀ tó bá dalẹ̀ wá ní kó kẹ́sẹ̀ sókè fún ẹ, ọmọ àlè játijàti. I'm not going to block you. Mo fẹ́ kó máa gbọ́ nǹkan tí mo sọ, Délé Àrẹ̀mú, whoever you are. Just like I was saying, childbearing, women are falling pregnant, carrying pregnancy, it's hard work on its own. And if the woman gives birth to all these children and she's still standing strong, she's alive still with you, you need to pamper her. Because raising children should not only be entirely up to the man, woman alone. Yes, as the man, just like she said there, that oh, the husband provides, yeah, yeah, her husband is a good provider, he provides everything. But because he provides everything, now say you should now start body shaming your wife, something that an outsider will do. And you will start constantly say, like, you can't speak about my wife like that. I'm a Daruni, we will not live here, we'll fight here. And then you, the husband, you are the one who's actually making her feel the way she is. You heard from that video, she said she's lost her self-confidence. She's not confident about herself. And I don't think there's anything she will wear that she will ever look confident, because I don't even think her husband even compliment her when she wears anything or when she dress well. It's not fair. Some men really have to learn. And like I was saying, that I don't think I can't, I don't think there's ever been a time my husband told me to go and lose weight. And like I said, I've just told you guys, I was at my heaviest, I was a size 16. I've got clothes here, Owambe clothes here that I can't fit into because it's too big. And yes, like I said, I'm in a size 12, medium, maybe regular size 12, and 14 petite. I've got clothes that when I was a size 8, size 10, Owambe clothes that I only wore it once. Now I can't fit into it because I've added weight. I was still just saying to my husband a few days ago that, oh, I need to lose weight. And my husband like, why do you want to lose weight? That you're just perfect the way you are. And trust me, I love the way I am now. I love the way I'm built. I'm one of those people that if I lose too much weight, I lose in most of the way, boob cup. I go from no, my cup size will drop down. I lose in everywhere. And there's some people, no matter how much they lose weight, they don't lose their front, they don't lose their back. But for me, I lose in every area. Hence why when I'm losing weight, I'm very, very keen on how long I want to take it. So women, my advice to this woman is, take things easy. Now she was saying that she has malaria and now she will go and do all the house chores. Even while she's sick, she's still doing all of these house chores. And she said she doesn't have anybody. I'm sure she said from that video that she has an house help. Maybe you need to maybe take out other services or other help to help you in some other instances. Maybe in terms of house chores, ask people if your guy is able to afford it to pay for them. If you think the work is too much for you, speak to your guy, hmm? Speak to your husband. But I just felt like him calling her a pig was too demeaning. It's not something somebody you call your husband. It's not something you say to somebody you say you love. It's not something you should say. Even if you're going to say there's a more loving way, you could have said, oh, babe, oh, I think because since we've had kids now, I really want you to be petted again. I'm going to surprise, maybe just do it as a surprise birthday gift for her. Or maybe as the man yourself, okay, you want her to lose weight, go and enroll in a gym and take her with you when you are going. And take her with you when you are going. Using such words, I swear to God, my husband better not tell that. If you the one who is not a pig, you go and find the one who is not a pig outside. Because at the end of the day, pregnancy puts a lot of pressure on a woman's body. And don't get me wrong, there are some women who just neglect themselves. They don't take up. They don't look after themselves. No, you are what you are. You present your way. You treat yourself the way you want to be respected or presented. For me, I've always said I want to be a yummy mommy. I did not plan on having 5 kids, but I'm thankful to God today. And all of these 5 kids, I had them all. I had my last 4 children in the UK where there are no family to help me. No family, it was just me and my husband. No family, no friend to help me. He came back from a day after I had my baby discharged back home. I was already doing my chores because there's nobody that's going to help me. Who wants to come and help me to cook? Who's going to help me to go do my shopping? It was practically me and my husband because we knew that we don't have any family, any relative around. So people in Nigeria are still enjoying. Some people have 2, 3 helps. Maybe madam, try and say to your guy, this house chores is too much for you. Hello, Big M, how are you? Say to Oga, okay, you want me to lose weight? Fine, I will lose weight. There was no need for you to use such demeaning words because I can't say such to you. And guys, word cuts deep a lot. And for this woman now, I just pray that she doesn't. I just pray that she doesn't find herself. I just pray she doesn't totally neglect herself because she's already lost her self confidence. She's already lost her self confidence. Guys, if you want to phone in, the number is pinned up in the comment section. If you have a thing or two to say, feel free to call in. The number is already pinned in the comment. I've totally forgot about that. So let us, like, men learn to respect your wives. Okay, you cannot call me a pig and you expect me to become a bekunle kodobale. I'm not. It's not going to happen. And I don't blame some women who nowadays, they're like, I've got a couple of my colleagues who said that no, they are not going to have children. And I'm like, why? She was like, oh, all of those I don't want to mess up with my body. And I know a few of my colleagues who do not have children, they are living their lives. They would rather, they would rather have a pet. Hello. 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 Right, if anybody's calling me, I think it's better you call me via WhatsApp. Try call me via WhatsApp, okay? I think that call has tried to call me twice. Try and call me via WhatsApp. I couldn't hear whoever was calling there. So we should be very, very careful on how we use words on ourselves. I'm going to try this number again if it's not picking. Hello? Hello? All right, if it's anyone watching me that is trying to call me, try and call me via WhatsApp, okay? Try and call into the show via WhatsApp. Adebimpe, I'm very well, thank you, Big M. Adebimpe said the husband needs to go for counseling to learn how to be a real man. He doesn't know how to talk to a woman. He lacks respect. I will question his upbringing. That was why I said, the kind of me, I will hit him with bass, no physical, no. You said he be pig, no more kiriwa. See, I be pig, okay, wait, you need to keep your thing till I lose weight. And you let me know when you are happy with the way I look. Then we will decide, we'll have another conversation. And then we'll have another conversation, because that kind of word, you can't use such a word on somebody you call your wife, somebody who's giving birth to beautiful children for you, and you said the wife. No, it's not done. It's not done. House chores, looking after the children, is not all women's job. No, it's not all women's job, because at the end of the day, this woman did not impregnate herself. She did say that that was not how she looked before she started having babies. No, that now she doesn't even look in the mirror because she's darker, you know. Women also, I'm going to start rounding up, guys. Women also, just because you're having kids does not mean you neglect yourself. No, look after yourself. Okay, look after yourself. If you look at some Nigerian couple now, you look at the men. The men are much younger than the wife. I will find out. You see that the man is even much older than the woman, but the woman is looking more aged than the man. Why? Because man they take after himself, but the woman is neglecting herself. Look after yourself. Eat good food. Take rest when you deserve rest. If the children are going to let them mess up the house, as long as they are safe, as long as there's nothing that they will go and touch in the house and harm themselves. If you feel tired, let them mess everywhere. Let them mess everywhere up. And if you're tired that you can't tidy up everywhere, ask for God to pay. Hello. Good evening. Do you want me to speak it on speaker? All right. Okay. All right. 1 second. Your name. Introduce yourself, please.
Okay, my name is Joy.
Hi, Joy. How are you? Welcome to my live stream.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yes, yeah, really try.
Thank you.
My sister, you see what you're saying, eh?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of we Nigerian men
Mm-hmm.
don't want to speak. And they are forgetting that pregnancy is there.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And
Yeah.
if you check about that husband of that my sister that is crying,
Mm-hmm.
complaining, you will see that even her tummy, the tummy of that man, is for them. Yes, for them. Some of them that always shaming women, always shaming women generally. Some of them that can't even see their brocos. You understand?
Yes,
So
sir.
why is that everything we women need to suffer?
Mm.
Why? Why? Because of beauty. Because of what?
Mm.
Forgetting that women are carrying pregnancy till 9 months, and after giving birth, some of them have issue. No? Yeah, not everybody that the tummy got inside.
Yes,
not
sir.
everybody. No matter what you do, no matter how you tie your stomach, you understand? Yeah, and any man, if my husband open mouth and say that I've been like this, I've been like that, my sister, I'm not lying. Before you will see my better already, before you will see it,
Exactly.
if you not let him go and gather the whole people and say that I'm this, I'm that, because how can you be shaming your own
A
wife?
wife. Mm.
And another thing that is our men, and that's why a lot of them that will locate to UK. Last time, last year, last 2 years, it's raining. And when you carry them go to UK, they will leave you, they will call the police, they will just say, how can you leave your wife after my dear sister, after everything, the woman will be walking like, that you live in Nigeria, me, they're talking to you, my sister.
Yeah.
I have no children. There's no help.
Yeah, so.
In abroad, there's no help. It's you and your husband.
Yeah, so.
And this thing that you said, a lot of women are passed through after giving birth.
Yeah.
Not everything that Nigeria is witches and wizards.
Exactly.
They will say it's witches and wizards.
No.
They didn't even go to, if, many things that women are going through. My sister, stop crying.
Exactly. She should stop crying.
Stop crying. If you try, it didn't work. You can't kill yourself. If you kill yourself, that man will go and marry another woman.
Now so.
Who is going to take care of your children?
Good question.
Yeah. If you try your best, it don't work for you. If not side chick, let him go and have side chick outside.
Exactly.
You can go and marry outside and leave you alone. Because all this pressure is too much. That's why our ladies, our women, our young girls, they are dying because of beauty.
Yeah.
Because of beauty, they are dying. And if you see majority of these men, it pains me a lot. Because if you see the way they'll be eating, drinking, we ladies will be suffering. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm so angry. I'm so angry. Enough is enough. It is no man can treat me like that.
Exactly.
I'm not just it. Do you know how many operations I did? All my children operation to give birth.
That one another talk was cesarean section.
Yeah. And the man will wake up and tell me that your tummy is like
it's like Gorodome.
Your tummy is like this. Who makes my tummy to be like that?
Exactly.
Is it me that wake up in the morning and wake up and go to theater? Who made it to be so?
Exactly.
You understand? Our men, I don't know how these men, I don't know how we'll go with them, but I don't care. Anybody know what is good for them? I can't die because of a man. My sister, I can't do it. I can't do it. You understand? Yeah, if you see me, I'm the age of 50 years. If you see me, I'm trying my best. You understand? Because as you said that you want to make yourself to be yummy.
Exactly. Yes. Yummy mommy. That's so.
Yummy mommy, yes. It's changing with me. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to look good. You know? I want anything that I put on, let even that man outside look at me.
Exactly. Yes. Correct.
Yes, let that man outside look at me. Even when I'm walking, men they'll be chasing me. Yeah, they'll be saying, how are you? Are you alright? I say yes. Do you have children? I say yes, I have 4 children. What's the age? If I tell them my age, they say no.
Exactly.
No. Because I'm trying, not that I want to please that man. I want to please myself.
Exactly. Yeah, make yourself happy. Yeah.
Make myself happy. Buy a nice perfume.
That's so.
Dress yourself. Dirty yourself. Who is that rubbish man? After you drink beer, you drink ogogoro, you drink ishewu, you eat ishewu, we will come and tell you. Maybe the man have a side chick.
We don't know. Maybe.
Maybe the man have a side chick. None of them have a side chick, my sister.
Maybe.
There's a logic that after seeing all the ones say, okay, look at what this woman said, that after I dress everything, the man will just
Is the
come
one.
and mess it up. Is it a tata?
No.
Eh?
It's not a tata, exactly.
It's a wicked man.
Mm.
It's a wicked man. That's why you see, our guests, any little thing, they find themselves in abroad. They will say, it is within Nigeria. You know, in abroad with it. Yes, I support that because one, I can't kill myself. I
Exactly.
can't be old woman because of I'm married. You know, I can't my sister. Anybody want to cause me in this? I don't care. I don't blood the key. I don't care. Let them cause me. You understand? I can't kill myself. My sister, stop crying. Try it. As my sister is telling you now, try your best. And if it did not let you do, don't kill yourself. Oh, if you kill yourself, the man go and marry and will be eating and be drinking. Your children will be there suffering. Nobody dies and come back.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my sister. I really appreciate your
Thank you
call.
very much.
Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
sister.
Yeah, thank
God
you.
bless you.
Amen. You too also. Bye. Common sense said, Big M said they prefer a pet. Yeah, so that's what my colleague at work said. She said she prefers a pet, that she doesn't want children. Big M said this lady is right. Common sense said this is your hair, mom of five. The hair said don't tire me. It no last long because I've not got thick hair. So I'm already thinking of what I'm gonna be. This hair is coming down in about a week or two. I love the color though, but it's just not lasted long on my hair, so it's coming down. Adebimpe said, "My advice to the woman is to wipe her tears. She seems to be a very she seems to be a very hardworking woman. She should focus on herself, take very good care of herself, do what she can in the marriage. Her happiness matters." Exactly. That's why, just like that caller said there, that you know what, once you try, like I said, even my mom used to tell me at times when I complained to my mom one time that I'm always tired. She was like, you know what, let the kids mess the house up. As long as we've already packed away whatever that they might hurt themselves with, you know. And as time goes on, I started listening to my mom. When I see them, they just scatter. I was like, no, if anybody comes to my house and tell me that my house is messy, come, Pikin day inside this house. Pikin day inside this house, and my house is allowed to be messy. There's no house that if you go to any house that is super clean, now because Pikin no dey inside that house. I'm telling you. But in this woman's case now, Pikin dey there, but now the man they mess up the house. So if he's the one who's messing up the house, I think it's high time you say to him that, okay, honey, I think we're gonna need extra help in terms of maybe cleaning, washing your clothes. For the cooking, I will do the cooking, and for the children, maybe we need to start splitting it now. In the morning when you're going to work, do you mind dropping the kids off at school and I'll pick them on my way back? Start distributing duties like that. Because at the end of the day, all this work now, you do the work now. When all the children grow older, I always say this. When all the children we both have now, when they grow older, the children will not say, "Oh, no, oh, I'm going to buy my mom 20 houses because it's my mom that looked after me the most." Children are not going to say that too, because no, they're not going to say that. They will look after both of you the same way, equally. They will look after the both of you equally. The boys will not say, "Oh, because dad was the one paying my school fees, so I'm going to buy dad the latest G wagon." Nah, it's not going to happen. The children will look after both of you equally. Hence why, especially this advice also to young parents that will have younger kids, learn to split the activities, the duties, house chores. Men are now cooking in the abroad. Men that in Nigerian man wey dey cook for abroad now. I'm sure if they told them that when they get abroad they'll be cooking, they'll say, "Ah, what are you talking about?" Men in the abroad are cooking. Back in Nigeria, my husband does not cook before we left. Now, my husband can cook correct egusi for you. He will cook egusi and he loves beans. He will cook egusi, he will cook beans. Anytime he's in the kitchen that he's cooking like that, most times the yummy menu comes out really good. At times they might just be less salt. Okay, less salt. Obviously, because my husband is going to be 50 years in. He's going to be 50 next month, and he looks like a 30 something. Like, in fact, he looks like a 20 something year old man. He looks like a 27-year-old man. And when I'm like, oh, Baba, they look like second 20 something. Me say I must gallant, I must be elegant. Hence why I'm like, okay, we are both conscious of our health. We are both conscious of how we look. Like I said, my husband is turning 50 next month, and he looks every time he tells people that he's gonna be 50, they're like, nah, try again. They say he looks like a 20 something year old person. They say it looks like a 27 year 20 something year old person. Anytime I'm at work as well and I start talking to colleagues, I mean maybe patients, and they're like, oh, have you got family? I'm like, yeah. I mean, have you got, when I tell them I've got five, they're like, what are their ages? By the time I start telling them the ages of my children, right, you don't look older like somebody. I mean, you don't look old enough to have a child who's 20 years old. And that to me, that's a compliment. That's a compliment. So women, especially to that woman, wipe your tears or do what you can. If your kids are going to mess up the house, let them mess up the house. And if it's your guy that is messing up the house, tell him we need extra services, we need extra help. That you don't have to have we don't have to have a help that lives in the house. You can get help that come into the house, do all the cleaning they want to do, and they will go. You can have such. Don't be saying you want to be a Wonder Woman. And as for the losing weight, I'll just say give yourself time. Give yourself time. Start walking. With the things I do when it comes to exercising myself, I do a lot of fasting, and not really. I do religious fasting, and most of the time non-religious fasting. And when I say non-religious fasting, I'm at times I don't eat until 12 o'clock. When I'm at work, it's hard. When I'm at home, I could be at home at times and not have my first meal until 1 o'clock. And when I want to have my first meal will probably be what I will have for dinner. I love my eba. I love eba a lot. As long as I have soup at home, no matter what the kind of soup is, I will eat eba any day, anytime. I'm an Ijebu girl. I love eba. I can drink garri as breakfast as my first meal. And my first meal, if I'm at home, might be maybe 1 o'clock. I could drink garri and all the do that. And then I try not to snack. And if I'm going to snack, I love grapes, black grapes. Eat a lot of grapes. I don't drink water as much. Hence why the only water I drink is sparkling water. If it's not sparkling water, I don't drink water. So you just have to, start by just maybe start fasting a lot, maybe skipping a meal. If you are used to eating 4 times a day, maybe try and cut it down to three. And then once you start coping, start cutting down to two. And if you have the time, maybe you know indulge in exercising as well. But they can't talk that your husband talk. You should not be using that kind of tone with you. You should not be using that kind of tone with you. You should be the one to encourage you. You should be your cheerleader. You should be your highest supporter. Your highest supporter. Say, how some men are saying they want their wife to lose weight. Some men will say they want plus size women. Hmm? They say they want plus size women. So wife, mom, I mean sister, the lady in the video, if I eventually come across this video, your health comes first. Your health matters a lot. Yes, you are a mom. Your body did not suddenly just become what it was. It happened. You turned out the way you are over a lengthy period of time. So losing weight is going to come at a steady pace. Instead of you crying, working yourself up, do what you can, relax. And if you think you can't carry on, get a help. Or God has the money. Tell him to pay for the help. Tell him to pay for the help. And if he's going to be the one to keep messing up the house, and like I said earlier on, you need to start regulating, like sharing tasks in the house. Big M said, any house very clean is because they have dogs and cat, but smells a lot. I mean, we have a cat. We have a cat, and it does not smell. And think it depends on what you feed the cat. I remember when we were feeding the cat dry food, it smells everywhere. So obviously the vet advised that maybe if you give him wet food. So since we've been giving him wet food now, no smell, nothing like that. For me, I would have loved a dog, but because I live in a flat, so I really can't keep a dog in a flat. So where we live now, we are only allowed to keep a cat. You can't keep a dog. You can't keep a dog. Adebigbe say, wow, mom of five. I'm Ijebu too, married to Ndoman. I'm Mama Ijebu. I'm Ijebu, and my husband is Ogbomosho. Yes, Ijebu to the core. Ijebu alare. So I'm Ijebu, and my husband is Ogbomosho. So I'm just going to round up, guys. And my lasting word is like, what, for those of you who are just starting to have children, what, regardless of where you find yourself in the world, if you're a woman, take care of yourself. Be very, very cautious of your health as well. Don't say because you now have children that you can now sit down and neglect yourself. No, don't neglect yourself. Like me, I want to be Mama Onigba even when I'm 80. I want to be Mama Onigba even when I'm 80. Nothing supersedes you being in good shape, in good fit, and you're happy in your own body. Okay. As I am now, there are some people I don't believe that some people who go and do BBL and stuff. Okay. I think I read Abby's commented that oh God should give her money to go and do BBL. Exactly. If you want her to lose weight, go and carry her to do fat whatever they do. So that they can remove all the fat and then she can be size scoliosis and then she'll be perfect. But other than that, You can also invest in a personal trainer to train her, let her take the process at her own pace. And also, that is no way for a husband to speak to his wife. Okay, like I said, if that was me that was said to, I swear to God, wait, cause you know go see again until I lose weight. Until I lose weight, or even until I might not even start that weight loss. I might not even start that weight loss. I will continue as I want because she did not just become that way. She went through labor, two children. Okay. Anyway, guys, I'm going to round up. If anybody has anything to say, the number is there. We are already 1 hour, so I think, yeah, no more calls now. So thank you so much to each and every one of you who have dropped a comment here and who is back here again with me. I really appreciate you all. Like women, let us take our health seriously. Be very, very cautious of your health with your living. Like you don't want your husband to be looking like a young boy and you are looking like old mama. You don't want that. Both of you need to age fine. Yeah, age beautifully. As a woman, you want to age in a beautiful way, and there's nothing wrong with being a mother and looking after yourself. Don't neglect yourself, okay? Like me, I want to be a chick. I want to be a chick mom, and that's why I still eat chocolate. I still eat ijekuje. Today now I've eaten things I'm not supposed to eat, but there's a way that you know what. When I know I've eaten things I'm not supposed to eat, over the next few days, I just kind of like keep an eye on what I eat. That's why I've not added, I've not expanded, and I don't think I want to look slimmer than this. I would have loved a chiseled jaw. I would have loved a chiseled jaw and no double cheek, but I'm happy the way I am. Okay. Hello, Abubakri. I'm just rounding up. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. This is going to be the end of the live stream. So, like I said earlier on, me and Abby was saying somebody invited me to their channel to discuss about the topic we discussed, to discuss or to come discuss my experience about the topic we had last night about that lawyer being assaulting his wife. So, once I get the link, I'm going to share it with you guys, and I really appreciate you all if you all come to support me on that live stream. So, it's going to be on Thursday. And now I don't believe that it's probably going to be about maybe 7 o'clock UK time. But once I confirm the time and the link, I will let you guys know. So you guys will come and support me on that person's channel, okay? You come and support me. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for all of you who have been here from the beginning. I really appreciate you all. Thank you to that caller who called me. I hope you subscribe to my channel and please support and share my channel. I really appreciate it. And if you just joined the live stream, please feel free to watch from the beginning again so you have a clue what we're talking about. And also, you can also learn from one of the things I've shared in this live stream as well. And if you've been watching me, watching me, and you've been watching me from the fence, and you've not yet subscribed, why? Why have you not subscribed? You want me to kneel down and beg? Hello, Mary Sugar. I'm just rounding up. Why have you not subscribed? So feel free to do subscribe. Drop a comment in the comment section. Subscribe, and I'm taking super chat. I'm taking super chat too, and I know some people have given me PayPal. Thank you so much to those of you who PayPal me. Use all because you guys know that YouTube already take a percentage from the money you guys give us. So thank you to those of you who PayPal me. I really appreciate it. All right. And yeah, this is the end of the show. I shall see you all later. Niger woman Wowo Agege take over. Welcome to my channel. Your name is quite interesting. I'll go and check your channel out. Niger woman Wowo Agege take over Gusa. Ah, like I said, your name is interesting. Mama, you can count on us. So thank you so much, Ade being paid. Once I get the link, I will share with you guys, and hopefully you all will be there. Right, guys, let me go now, and I shall see you all tomorrow. I think tomorrow we're going to come back and talk about this Bobrisky's and Very Dark Man's this new criminal charges. We've still not heard anything from Bobrisky. Okay, so we'll be back here tomorrow to come discuss that topic. And I think it's going to be later because I'm working from 10 o'clock till 8 o'clock tomorrow. So it's going to be a later live stream, maybe about half 8 UK time, half 8 tomorrow because I finish work 8 p.m. tomorrow. So it's going to be a later live stream. So if you guys are able to join me, perfect. If not, please feel free to rewatch. All right. Thank you so much and have a lovely Monday evening wherever you are. And I shall see you all later. All right. Bye now.